Hello everybody and welcome to Bloodbark. Our job is to cut down the bloodbark trees, highly priced for their exotic red wood. The trees are bleeding, but that is natural in the species. Just 1 week, and we're gone. But the trees are aware of our presence. They know our intentions, and they will fight back. Day 1. Go on. Do I need to... There we go. My job had never been in such high demand. A new exotic kind of tree had been discovered, and its price was sky high. The blood diamonds of the forest. I live in a shack. I don't even get a bed frame. Well, I guess I kind of have a frame. Okay, we gotta chop this down. Oh, I'm surprised that actually made a collision. Can I? Ugh. This is good practice. This isn't an important beam or anything. Can I actually chop this down? Okay, so you can miss. This is just how I get the practice in, you know? This is how I figure it out. So I can hit pretty much anything. Anything, you say? Okay. I think we've shown that we're deranged enough. Deranged enough to live in the middle of nowhere. Good morning, forest. Is this a bloodbark tree? I found one of those trees further ahead. Oh. Okay, well. Yeah. Let's go get it. I'm assuming they mean this ahead, not like back there ahead. It's a pretty, it would be best if I focus my time on just chopping those down. Yeah, that makes sense. There is a tree in my way. But, as it's been mentioned, I need to focus. Oh, now that screams bloodbark tree. Look at this. Look at this glorious tree. Okay. Well, there's literally only one tree around. How? No wonder they're so pricey. Ugh. Okay, well, I barely made a dent. Is it getting... first of all, this is not a good way to chop a tree down. You generally want to go from the side, not just slam it, you know, vertical. That'd be the last chunk. Gonna haul it all the way back. Put it in with the rest at the cabin and rest until tomorrow. With no negative repercussions. Surely the forest wouldn't try to haunt me. I think there is actually a tree. I don't know if they're called a bloodbark tree, but there is a tree that the sap is like, it runs red. Must have been some drunk idiot. This forest is next to a public park. Wouldn't surprise me if someone had crashed their car. Not my problem. I didn't think I'd be that close. Sometimes the text auto-scrolls, and sometimes I have to press space, and so it's a little confusing on whether or not you know, it's working or not. Now for a well-deserved rest. I made my whole cabin out of them, didn't I? Also, that symbol is everywhere. I can hear my own heartbeat. Oh yeah, all my axe marks are left in. I'm shocked. Thought they would have went away. Well, we earned this rest. Day 2. The forest is a community. The trees use their roots to warn each other of potential dangers. They send nutrients to the trees in need, and to those that can fight back the threat. Their sap becomes dense, overflowing with resources. That's how they do it. Is that how I'm going to capitalize off of this sweet, sweet Bloodbark? I'm assuming. Is there anything in this pile of high rendered leaves? I was thinking more or less like a round... What is up with... Oh. To be fair, I've probably missed so many that... Probably a little too late now, but... Yeah, I'll do my best. Keep an eye out for the funny letters. Can I just, like, wander off? No. So there are kind of boundaries. This looked like a big open space, and I was a little worried that, you know, I'd get a little stuck just wandering in the middle of the woods. There's so many trees. It's the only tree I knew about. Must be some more. Just need to find a different route. Like this one? Nope. It's too sturdy. There's no way I can bypass this. So, yeah, they're probably on, like, thicker tree trunks. Bet if I break that rope, no one will notice. Okay, but before we do that, I need to find funny symbols. I need to do a little once-over of the location I had just been. Funny symbol? No. Okay. There's 20 of these? I'm gonna be here forever, looking for funny symbols. Wasn't there one on the ground somewhere, but... Maybe I'm just, wishing. I'm just hoping. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to find them. But I make no promises. Unless it's for another ending, in which case, we'll be here for a while. Okay, well, couldn't you have just crawled under it? Like, you could have just lifted it. It wouldn't have been that difficult. That tree's floating. That tree can't hide from me. Okay. This is gonna get exceedingly complicated to find these symbols. Also, is that another rope? Do we, like, go around in a circle? I'm not sure. This is oddly satisfying. Hey, here we go. I have found 5 marks. I get a 3rd place trophy for it. It's getting a little breezy. Also, I'm still not finding any trees. I feel like I'm gonna get lost. I feel like I went in a circle. Right? Like, we just went in kind of a straight line and then went back around. Is this not just the same tree? I guess not. I wouldn't be able to chop the same tree down. Any symbols? Got any symbols for me? You know, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, isn't that the spot that I was just at? We could have took a much better shortcut. Okay, well, I have a tree. Oh, what the hell? This one's full of meat. That's not normal. Is that sap? It tastes like blood. Well, you should have closed your mouth when you swung. They warned me about this, but I didn't think it would be so real. Maybe we'll cut this side. Ugh. Oh, no, it's pouring this side too. I wonder if I can make a face. Okay. I sort of made a face. Alright, last chunk for the day. My shirt is ruined. I look like a serial killer. Yeah. Look like. So the problem that I'm seeing here is that I think we're getting further and further out away from our protected little hut. I mean, yeah, like, eventually we're gonna get lost in the woods, right? Those barriers are built for a reason. To prevent us getting lost. I don't remember this being a thing. Oh, never mind. Turns out it's not a thing. I can't do anything about it. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Even though it looked like a direct path to something. To think this wood is worth so much. Why? Just because it's red? Or is it due to the ones that have to go fetch it? Or is it due to the ones that have to go fetch it? What do you about? What? Like, you guys cost a lot to work? It's hard to understand the rich. It's most definitely because it's just some sort of like fancy, like, oh, it's hard to come by. It's like mahogany. Isn't that like a super... I don't think it's rare, but it's just like a very sought after wood. Well, we made it back with no shocking repercussions. I guess to be fair, if all the other chunks are here, I would have made the trip multiple times. Any new symbols? Got any symbols for me? Probably not. There's wolves out there. Best to sleep in my hut with no door. Day 3. As some trees fall, some trees stand. Some plants are able to evolve during their lifetime. They change their characteristics, shaping themselves depending on their surroundings. They knew the sound of my axe, and they armed themselves accordingly. Why are there a bunch of children? What are these people doing here? They've been filming while I slept? I should go and tell them a few things. I should give them what for in an angry way as I... What the heck is this? Well, I found a googly eye. And a cross. Did somebody bury themselves with a googly eye? Man, that's a weird tombstone to have. The googly eye. Hey. I'm wielding an axe, and you're in the middle of the woods. That would be an alarming thing. You two do know this part of the forest is not of public access, right? You're the lumberjack they hired? Yes, I am, and you are the creeps who are filming my cabin while I slept. Can you go away now? Tell me, are you aware of the dangers surrounding the Bloodbark trees, which you have been hired to chop down? Yes, I've been warned of the threat those trees... the trees suppose. Their cognitive effects, which, as you may know, include visual and auditive illusions, lead those who fell the trees to believe they are killing a man instead of a tree. Some experts believe this is a survival mechanism this exotic species has developed to survive deforestation. What do you think about this? Trees are smart, but not that smart. It's not like they understand why we chop them down. And if you do know the effects of these trees, what made you accept this job? They pay a lot, and there's not many places a lumberjack who can't use machinery could work with a living wage. If I start seeing things, I'll just know it's the trees. If I remember what they do, their tricks won't work on me. That's an interesting philosophy. Thanks for allowing us to ask you these questions. Have a nice day. Okay, Craig, that's enough cut. So, are you leaving now? No, asshole. You almost ruined our footage. We'll film the more trees as background footage, and then we'll leave. Keep on rolling, Craig. Can I? Okay. Can I? No. You tried to kill the lady. I mean, it's not my fault. I'm not the villain here. I'm gonna go. I didn't try to... Must have been more bloodbark trees on yesterday's path. Finding 20 symbols is going to be impossible. So hopefully that is not a way to get a different ending, because I don't think I would be able to even... Are we going this way? This was blocked off before. Also, you could just walk around. Which I guess I could, but I guess this is the more logical thing. I could have just walked. Maybe I should have left it. That way they wouldn't know where I... Well, I guess I did say that if I know it's an illusion, I would just, you know... I would just know to ignore it, you know? So, I mean, yeah. It's fake. What if it's not fake, though? Oh. Wait. Is this water? Is this supposed to be a stream? I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Wait. What the heck is that? What is this? I don't know what this is. Okay, we'll come back to that. I'm getting caught up in the symbols. I should focus more on the trees. But it's interesting that that's there. It'll probably have some importance, right? You think the tree will start screaming at me? Probably. I mean... that's what trees do, right? They yell at you? Also, I'm fairly strong if I'm felling this tree in 3 hits. Last chunk. Makes me wonder if I should have chopped that down. My head hurts. My hands are shaking. We'll come back tomorrow, I suppose. But who knows? Maybe accepting this job was not a great idea. Or do I feel guilt? It's just a tree. What if that one wasn't a tree? Then again, it kind of sounds like it's pulling that one movie that I kind of forget. The Happening, I think? Where, like, the trees basically, like, defend themselves, or plants, I guess I should say. It feels like it's pulling that number. It's making me, you know, oh, it's something in the air. The sap is increasing levels of hormones in my brain that cause guilt, and so therefore you feel remorse for chopping the tree, you know. It sounds like something very similar, where The Happening was, you know, it would just make people kind of murder each other or something like that, or... My trees! It's not real. It's not real. Just put the logs on. It's just the trees. That's a lot of sap. It's just sap. I promise. Googly eye? Okay, it's still there. That's good. If the googly eye is there, then we know. Day 4. It's almost uncanny. The way they accept death. The way they fall without resistance. The forest used their deaths as a warning. A sign that I should stop. Well, back to the daily grind. Anybody near my hut? Be a shame. What the heck are you? What a cute little cat. I'm really afraid to push a button. Where did you come from, little guy? What's your name? Uh-oh. The code execution cannot proceed because SFX cat die was not found. I think the game crashes. Oh no. Oh. Is it just me or did it change like graphically? I wonder if your acts of violence in a fake world are still judged outside it. I may have messed up. Answer me. Do you think God is watching you? I don't think you guys are able to see this because this is an actual pop-up happening, but these are actual alerts happening on the computer as though it's like a crash. Do you think God is watching you? If I say yes, I'm giving you ammunition, right? But if I say no, then I'm just being like, oh, it's different. I'll just, yes. Well, we made it a little further. Do you think God will punish you over a dead cat? You know, you put me over a barrel here. If I say yes, then maybe, oh. Correct. Cat God, you have failed me, child. God will keep watching. Bean has taught you a lesson. Okay, so, yeah, maybe I did good. I answered his riddle 3. That was a very cool implication. I thought the game was just gonna crash. Because it was just like, haha, you killed the cat. To be fair, though, I tried to kill the guy first, but you stopped me. We could have, you know, really ramped up the violence. You know. The cat was just the only one I had the ability to swing. I kind of want to go back there, though. It sucks. I guess, honestly, when you see a thing, you should just do the thing. Is what I'm learning about this game. You'll find some cool stuff. That tree looks strange. Then again, I just saw the face of Cat God, so, you know. I've been going on a journey, dare I say. Oh, a fence. Is this where the road is? Where I heard that crash? Which, by the way, we never did we never did figure out, like, did that guy crash and, like, die? Like, is that guy okay? This is a big tree. This one seems bigger. Okay. I have to go in here. What the heck is going on? I spray painted this wall. Oh, symbol. There's no way I'm finding all 20 of those, by the way. The cat. Lots of cat symbols. Ah, I can't go in the door. Can't move. This is as far as I can go. It's a shame. Then again, I guess they don't want me to go too far off the rails. Where did we come from? I think we came from there. What's over here? No. I got work to do. Okay. So that's the exit, I guess, of the park. Lumber area. I have no idea what this place would be considered. Bah. See, the trees are screaming, like I said. Oh. It's just the trees. 1 week and I'm gone. It's been it's like, what, day 4? Last one, finally. I really, really need a break. It's been 4 days, and you're up the wall. You've lost it. Your marbles have done poured out your ears, and you're over here like, I can do it. I can make it. The moment I think you start seeing arms on a tree and screaming, the screaming is the big one. That's the major tell. You probably want to step away from the hallucinogenic tree. Well, I guess at least I don't have to go as far, right? That's good. Though, unless I can just walk around that tree, all the paths are blocked. Where am I going to cut trees now? I've deforested this entire area. I still have like 3 days left. It just mirrors the ground a lot darker. Okay, well, my googly eye is gone. And again, I probably don't deserve the googly eye. I thought this was a thing on the floor. Okay. Day 5. Their sense of cooperation is immaculate. 1,000 brains in unison. They're not like us. They're better. I am one with the trees. Oh my god, if that was the twist of this game, I become the Lorax, I'm gonna be a little upset. I can't sleep. Gotta keep chopping. Guess I'll go for a walk with my axe? I feel safe when my axe is in my hands. Where am I going to a walk to? Am I gonna go towards the wolf? I guess I'll go this way. I gotta go on a walk. I guess I'm gonna go back to that one water spot. See if I can do something with it. I don't know where I need to go. Honestly, I don't even know if I remember where it is. I think it was this way. I'm gonna get lost in the woods, is what's gonna happen now. The tree is making heartbeat noises, I think. But before we do anything with the tree, I want to see what the heck this is. It's so dark. You don't have a flashlight? Little headlamp? I don't know what this does. Can I do anything to it? I mean, it looks like rope. But I can't cut the rope. Oh. Well, I found a symbol. Is this one of those, like, is this supposed to be like a... There we go. What the heck is this? What is that thing? Megalophobia. Find a big-ass cocoon. Do I hit it? Fly like a butterfly, sting like Tia. Oh, what? I think I need to go lay down. I think I've experienced. To be fair, that probably would have made. I would have been able to see it more in the day. I'm glad I didn't miss it though. At least 100%. Is this thing making heartbeat noises? I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna do it again. Maybe I can pull the stump up. I mean, this is still a lot of tree, right? I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, well, I've made it a little interesting location for some guy to find. I don't know where I need to walk to, though. Maybe we go back and walk to the exit? I have no idea. It's a little open-ended as of right now, so this could take a while. Not knowing where I need to go. So far, though, this game has had a ton going for it. The achievements, the story itself. This is a bit of a... This part might be a bit of a disappointing segment because, again, there's someone up there next to the bathrooms. Anybody in the car? But, oh! Scare away the people in the car. You gotta get out of here, man. There's freaky trees. You better get going, man. Well, whew. I'm glad I, got them out of here before the dangerous trees got to them. Another tree. It looks so human. They're getting better. It's just the trees. Hey. I just wanted to say hi, but, you're just a tree. You're just a tree. You're just a tree. Right? Their lies are each time more believable. Felt extremely real. Alright, relax. You're getting paranoid. It's just the trees. It's just the trees. I'm just carrying a tree. That's all. It's just a tree. I wonder if I could have just ignored the guy. So far, I've just been having a hankering pushing left click on anything that I can feasibly push left click on, which, you know, honestly, probably how this guy feels. I have this axe, I might as well use it on everything that I come across. Also, that guy, I don't know what he was doing besides graffiti. He must have been deaf, because surely I am not a quiet guy. It feels like I'm walking in slow motion. But maybe I am. Like, I'm taking like one step, and then I'm like gliding across the floor. But we're back to our cozy little shack. Our nice, happy little woodland retreat. Where we've chopped all the trees. I wonder if they're actually even trees. What if I was... Wait, I didn't add one, right? It didn't go in the pile, right? That's weird. I just, like, put it in my pocket. Well, I guess time to go to bed. Day 6. Red upon red. To my eyes, it's just bodies piling up. How was I supposed to tell the difference? Probably when you started hearing the tree scream. That's you know, that's a good one. Ah, what a beautiful day. Never mind. No, no, you're lying. They were trees. They were all trees. I didn't kill anyone. Stop lying. Stop lying. Maybe I gotta chop it. Maybe I gotta... Day 7. They reshaped my brain, my inner workings. Can a plant take away your humanity? I was lost in that forest, but then you found me. I think I glitched the game out. It was trying to make me swing while I was asleep. That's just how into axing I am. Okay, well, nothing weird happening. What the heck do I do now? It's in the middle of the night. I really did need a day of rest. Yesterday was... it was horrible. I need a walk. Maybe I go back? Maybe I go back here? Because there's still technically the exit. What if I just left the forest? I just go on like a full-on rampage. But I'm not sure. It's the only location that I feel like makes sense. Also, I did just murder somebody at that location. Surely there's going to be, like, police. Not much bloodbark trees over here. Could sneak out of the park. There might be some outside. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a rampage. I'm gonna think some other guy's a bloodbark tree. Wait, the graffiti is still here. Halfway done. Can't be. It's the trees still. Ugh. Here's Johnny. How is that not an achievement, right? I'm a little upset. How can that not be an achievement for a thing that happens, right? Maybe if I did something with the guy, maybe he would have like ran away from me. Maybe there's a bloodbark tree out here. Detour, bloodbark, stay away. Hey, oh no, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to hit the stay away sign. I wanted the symbol. That I am nowhere near... That's weird. The park is empty. Only the trees are watching. Are people scared of them? Are they scared of me? No. I can't. Shut up. Shut up. No, they can't be scared of me. Get out of my head. No, 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 they can't be. I'm just a harmless guy with an axe. It's not true. Can't be true. I didn't kill anyone. They were trees. They were all trees. I got shot, I think. The police found the suspect wielding an axe. Due to his sudden and violent movements and screaming, he was considered a dangerous threat and was shot to death. At his cabin, they found the corpses of 2 people whose identities are yet unknown. Placed next to the lumberjack's chopped wood, the limbs, heads, and torsos of the victims were separated from each other, as if they were logs. The logging company declared no responsibility for the deaths, citing the victims' entry into the fenced area. However, they will face a moderate fine for lack of security. Not a moderate fine. How will they survive? That was a super interesting game. Very much of a blast. I don't know if there's another ending. I mean, it feels like there's got to be something, right? The only other ending I can think of is if the cat killed me, but I'm not sure. Maybe the achievements let us know. Sadly, I don't think they show me what's locked. So yes, doing a little bit of a run through. There's really not much else in terms of an ending, to my knowledge. The rest are just basically achievements, and I mean, yeah, nothing really alternates the final ending. The game says 2 endings, but I can't really find them, so I don't really know if the second ending is just the cat killing you, which I feel like it probably is. But there are a ton of achievements. The one thing that I did discover was you can chop down the tree at the very beginning to open up the bathroom path and the exit. Other than that, I mean, yeah, like, there's the usual achievements and stuff. I'm sure Bean can actually take me out. But yeah, I'm sure I probably missed something. But, of course, that's the glory of these kinds of games. I love to hear people in the comments below finding things out themselves. I think it also kind of incentivizes people to play the game for themselves, which I do, and I think is very important for small indie devs. So I highly recommend checking out Bloodbark. It was a very fun game. The cat was definitely the freakiest part. Again, I thought the game was going to crash. It felt like a very Psycho Mantis-esque thing, very fourth wall breaking. It was a very good experience. But if you've enjoyed this game, check out the game yourself. There'll be a link down in the description below where you can check it out for yourself. Maybe you can get all the achievements, all the 20 marks. I mean, yeah, there's probably a ton that you can unlock and find. There's so many things. Highly recommend it. But if you want to support the channel, you can do so by liking the video, sharing the video around, things like that. Of course, commenting as mentioned before. And finally, you know, subscribing if you haven't already. Subscribing does help. And of course, if you're interested in this kind of content, other horror games, I'm also interested in other games that you guys might want to suggest to me. So of course, if you're interested in supporting the channel, feel free to do so by subscribing, liking the video, and of course, sharing, commenting below. And hopefully I see you all in the next video. See you then.